Welcome. You're listening to...
Brought to you by Kings Incorporated.
Well, the party is off to a good start.
Well, ain't that fantastic?
One big high five to Mark. The inception of episode 3 of The Tea with DB. I'm D.
I'm B.
Welcome to the show.
And we got a number of songs today, which you haven't heard either of the songs I'm bringing to the table today.
I have not.
Which I'm very excited about. I'm curious to see what you will think of them.
Do you think I'll like them?
I think you will, but I'm not sure to what degree. And I have no idea what you're bringing to the table either. Have I heard it before?
I don't think so.
Okay.
We're going to find out.
Yep.
Some fresh tunes for your ear holes. If you like anything you hear on the show, please be sure to click the links in the description. If you want to submit songs for us to check out, it is theteawithdb@gmail.com. Send us the video link or the song, name of the artist, and what you like about them, and we'll check them out.
And again, we're hoping to promote artists that have a small following or are growing. We love, as artists ourselves, being able to kind of share our insight a little bit, or at least like what we love about this art that we're listening to.
Yeah.
So if you have a band that you're like, God, I can't believe these people don't have more views, help us, help you.
Yeah.
Help them.
And if it's your own band and you have no shame,
No shame.
send it in.
Send it.
Full send.
All right.
What you got first?
I'll show you.
We're going to clink again.
Let's get into it. So this first song is by a band I recently found this week, actually.
Okay.
I heard them and I was like, oh, wow. I cannot wait to throw them on a Tea with DB episode.
Okay.
They have a new single released as of February 7th. So this is a pretty brand spanking new song. It was actually a double single release. Both singles are phenomenal. One of them has a music video, so that's the one we're listening to today.
Okay.
For some visuals.
Nice. Do you still need the definition of polyurethane?
I do.
Okay.
So we'll that's
for later.
Spoilers, Dan.
Jeez. I was just curious why that was there.
And this is a band from I don't know how to pronounce this. I probably should have looked this up beforehand, but Narm, Australia, which is what they're calling Melbourne, to pay tribute to the locals that first inhabited that land.
Oh, okay.
It's interesting. Australia is much more recognizing of the locals that, you know, had all that before they landed and inhabited that territory, which is interesting.
Okay.
Super cool. But it's
Indigenous Australian people.
yes.
Nice. NARM, N-A-A-R-M,
Correct.
which is another word for Melbourne.
It's yes, correct.
Okay.
Or I don't know if it's I think it's, you know, maybe we should Google this.
Let's Google it real quick.
I do not misspeak.
NARM.
Right.
Why am I seeing Melbourne called NARM?
Melbourne.
Melbourne.
That one, yeah.
We're from region meaning place or the bay.
The Bay. That makes
Used
sense.
by the traditional owners of the land. Okay, cool. Good to know. I've learned something. I actually have colleagues in Melbourne,
No way.
so I'll drop the NARM bomb next time, and they'll be like, "Wow, you're really cultured,
Yeah, but Australia has a banging music scene.
dude." Oh yeah.
I studied abroad there for a time, and I remember when I traveled to Europe for the first time, how much American music there was, and I was shocked. And so I expected the same thing when I studied abroad in Australia. And then I was again shocked to find out that they had so much Australian music
Yep.
and that it was banger.
Yep.
So
Who's popping there right now? King Gizzard, Hiatus Coyote. Oh, there was another one. I can't think of them right off the top.
there's a bunch of bands I listen to that I can't remember.
So much good
names.
music coming out of Australia right now. Yeah. Okay. These folks are from Australia.
They are.
They are. Okay.
Yeah.
What are we listening to?
We are listening to, they're called Garage Sale.
Okay.
And this is one of the singles released on February 7th called Can't You See?
All right, let's check it out. I already love the video. Yeah. blurred out his eyes.
Yeah.
Ooh. I look young.
Yeah. I love the double vocals in this band. And that guy looks like locked in.
I feel like they filmed this at like 11:30 a.m. on a Tuesday. This is the crowd. Oh yeah.
Yeah, you know, it's a small place when they say cash only. The guitar work across all their songs is really, really cool.
Yeah. I love that turnaround. That's nice.
I love the style of recording and mixing they've chose for their sound.
Yeah.
Like, it feels very reminiscent of Pinback, like especially this part. And
Look how high that ride cymbal is.
I love Pinback. Oh my gosh. You taking notes?
Yeah, dude, totally.
He's just raising the roof, man. He gets it.
I love these shots, man. Fuzzy guitar.
I love how they trade places too. Like that mixing style where you have just really wide pans. So you have, you know, one guitar in the right ear, one guitar in the left ear. Sometimes they sync up and they're doing the same thing. Sometimes they're talking to each other.
Yeah.
And it just like makes for such a huge song,
Yeah.
you know, combined with like the soft, airy vocals.
Yep.
And the male and female vocals layered on top of each other. It's really nice.
Yeah, it is super nice. I love their unusual chord choices in that
Mm-hmm.
main riff. I love the kind of understated vocals. They're like really like reserved and
Yeah.
soft.
Yeah.
But then like the crescendo of the song is still like huge and yeah, that super like I don't know, like 90s grunge
Right.
guitars where they're like, yeah, they're in both hemispheres of your brain and you're like, whoa, okay. Cool. And the video is great. I love the simplicity of it. It's just, you know, like the spot where all the retirees hang out and
Yeah.
play cards and
Yeah.
it's such a vibe.
All the stuff that we've listened to recently, it's like I look at all their art that they're doing. I'm like, gosh, like we should do stuff like that. Yeah.
It's hard. I've always struggled with this. It's like you want to be creative and you start creating something and you want to make it uniquely your own.
Right.
But like you can't help but like have all these other influences
Right.
that come in and
Which is wonderful and it's a cool thing. And it like, you know, there's all this uniquely awesome music that now also feels a little bit familiar because things
Yeah.
are just blending from all these different places.
Yeah.
But you still can be really creative with doing things.
Indeed.
You know?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're always like right on the edge of the crest of the wave, you know, in the present moment of art.
Yep.
You know, it's like there's everything that came before that's getting pulled under, and all these wonderful musicians that are leaving the planet.
Yep.
And then all these young new stars rising. And
Yeah.
speaking of new young stars, that's my next one.
Okay.
But anything else you
Let's-
want to say about our friend's garage sale? Which I love the name, by the way. That's
yeah.
such a great name.
They go check out their other stuff. It's super good, including the other single, which I can't remember the name of off the top of me. but they are getting some recognition. They opened for Soccer Mommy and Mannequin Pussy, which I love both of those artists. They're both really awesome. So I'm glad that they're getting some recognition, and hopefully their momentum continues.
Nice.
All right, what do you got?
Excuse me, I'm inhaling the tea now. All right, this next one. So years ago, a friend of mine turned me on to an artist by the name of Khaki King. And her music, I just remember being so incredibly moved. Like, I would turn off all the lights and pop on her songs late night and feel like, I don't know, like I could, like certain music that just allows you to experience grief or allows you to be in a space where you can like just truly feel something.
Yeah.
That's what Khaki King's music did for me. It like created that safe place for me to feel that way. And then when I heard this particular song, I had that same feeling again, which I hadn't had in years. And I was just like, oh my God, this is like, she's clearly, those artists that are just clearly so tapped into like their higher, like it's almost like they're just channeling like something ancient, and this artist is Emma Harner. She is from Lincoln, Nebraska. I just found out the other day.
No way.
Shout out to all my Nebraska homies.
Small world.
Which blew my mind because she's absolutely blown up on social media recently. And most of her videos are just her and her guitar in a room. And when she sings, you're just like, just blown away with the emotion. Like that's for her, like that's what to me, for her, that's what it's all about, is the emotion. And she recently did a tour opening up for Orla Gartland, which is huge. Orla's definitely established now. Like most people don't know her name, but the people that know her adore her. She's just like one of my favorite artists now, thanks to my partner. And she's an incredible songwriter and player as well. But it was just super cool to see this little girl from Lincoln, Nebraska, just opening up on this global stage. And yeah, anyway, I'll play the song for you.
All right. I'm excited.
The studio version is also super cool and unique, and there's just a lot more going on than this, just her and her guitar. But let's pop it on.
Okay.
It's called When You Mean It by Emma Harner.
You're only mine when you're with me.
Already super pretty.
So I dread the breaks. You're only mine when it's healthy. So what should I stand and take? You're only mine in the morning, holding hands in the cold on the ledge. You're only mine when you're sleeping, closer till we fall off the bed. You're only mine on the good days, when it's love.
That's cool.
Chills every time.
You're only mine on the bad days, when we sit in your silence. You're only mine when you say it, but I can't read your mind. So you're only mine when you mean it. Do you mean it this time? I left you red, I didn't see it. 2 years and the memory leaves. I turned inside out, couldn't handle my love or the promised land. You'll give me all that I ever wanted.
Chills every time.
Yeah. That's really nice. Ooh. Vocal slow down.
Cool. It makes me want to cry every time. She's so good. Yeah, I guess what I got to say is the song lyrically is genius. It's wonderful writing.
Yeah, even on the first listen, that's it. The lyric struck me.
You're only mine when you mean it. Do you mean
Do
it
you
this
mean
time?
it? Yeah, the question. I
there's-
love the
The tension there is just like visceral. And it's so there's so much longing and like space, and she's not beholden to a clique, you know. It's not like she's just free to express herself in her music, and I love it. It's just so good.
yeah.
But anyway, Emma Harner, When You Mean It, love that track. I've loved basically everything I've heard of hers. Go check her out, follow, like, and subscribe, buy an album.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go cry a little bit.
Yeah, thank you for sharing that with me.
Yeah.
Really nice, really relaxing. I'm definitely going to listen to that and get a little emotional on the car ride home.
Yep. It's chills every time for me. And like I said, the studio version, there's so much more to chew on, because it's all produced and filled out with, you know, whatever synths and drums and things. But just that raw, like, just that okay, let me back up. I get so excited about music. There's the most beautiful sounds in the world: cello, piano, and the female voice. Like those three sounds I could listen to until I die and be happy. And like her music is right up there with that, like in that echelon of just like so sonically pleasing to my ears, that I needed to share that song, even though it's like emotionally vulnerable for me, because like it literally makes me want to cry.
Yeah.
So yeah,
I
love
mean,
that song.
That's what you should share here,
Yeah.
you know, because it could bring that out to someone else who really needs it,
Yeah.
you know, or just, you know, loves music.
Yeah, definitely. So yeah,
Cool.
Emma Harner, check her out.
All right.
We got one more from Ben.
Okay. We have.
Now that we're done crying.
Are you sure?
Yeah, okay, we're good.
We have a local Denver, Colorado artist, actually.
Nice.
And I'm pretty sure I haven't shown you them before. And this is a little different than other stuff we've listened to.
Okay.
Not substantially. So I guess from like a genre perspective, but I'm curious to see what you're going to think of this.
Okay.
They are called Polyurethane. And the song is called Plight, with a parentheses around the P,
Okay.
which is super cool. And I had to look up the definition of plight. Do you know it off the top of your head?
Plight, as Plight.
Light, like lighting.
Plight, like your
But
plight
with
is
P in
like
front.
the fall, the failure, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's technically a dangerous, difficult, or otherwise unfortunate situation.
Okay. Yeah.
And I couldn't really find much about the artist other than their Instagram is really, really cool and unique.
Oh, here, let me
Oh, is it not on there right now? Oh, we need
there we
to-
go. I just
Okay,
need to
here we
flip
go.
it.
Thank you, sir.
You're good. Is that Justin Bieber?
Yeah.
With a gun.
But their Instagram is really unique.
Okay.
Like I can only think of one
Holy
artist
clock.
I can think of that's, I don't know, just really interesting posts.
Yeah.
It's, you know, it feels like art to me. I mean, some of this is really silly. I love this one,
Yeah.
but super, super cool artist. Her name's Amber. There's not really any other information about her that I could find.
Yeah.
Other
This
than-
is a whole vibe.
Yeah,
Hold on, let me
other-
see this page.
The only reason I know they're from Denver is because she uploaded half of her driver's license.
That's so cool. All right. I wanted to see just this one image. This one stood out to me for some reason. Just
That's
literally
really cool.
And what are these people doing back here? Are these like family photos?
I have no idea.
It looks like it. Cool. Yeah, definitely a whole vibe going on here. I just want to know more.
Right.
Who is this artist? What are they doing? Cole cut a hole in you. Okay. Ooh.
Yeah. It's a little intense.
Wow. Okay. Love it.
Yeah. But there's some substance there and some room for interpretation and some digging y'all can do.
Okay.
But super excited to show you this one. And there's no video, so you're gonna have to use your imagination if you want a music video. But
Okay.
and this is the album art, I believe. But this was in my top 100 last year.
Really?
Yeah.
That's dark.
Yeah.
Wake up, patch the
Thank you.
I love her voice. Cool. It's not over. The vocal layering they do in this song is immaculate. The melodies are so cool.
She has a great voice. Man, this takes me back to a time.
Really? Where's it take you?
The kind of
Harmony's so cool, by the way.
Yeah,
So
fun.
awesome.
Don't look at me, don't talk to me unless it's gonna be something sweet. I've already let you hurt me now. And here we are, 2 feet apart, sitting in the backseat of your car. We're going nowhere fast. We're going nowhere fast. We're going nowhere fast. We're going nowhere fast.
Like, the harmonies are crazy.
was that her voice?
I think so.
Wow. She has crazy range. That is so cool.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, it's like she took that like true underground indie sound.
Yeah.
It's like kind of like I don't want to say gothy, but like
Really
it's like
dark.
Frankenstein-y kind of like indie rock
Dance.
sound. Yeah.
Yeah.
And took like, I don't want to say this, but like the Imogene
Yeah,
Heap,
that's
like
what I would-
vocals kind of
Right.
style, and like
Yeah.
and then but there's a lot to digest there. I'm
Yeah.
really impressed with her range, and like if she's singing those notes way up there, that's
Right.
really impressive.
But also not only the range and the cool composition standpoint of, like you were just saying, the mashed up genres, but also the melodies that she chooses and the harmonies that she throws in there. And similar to the first track that I showed, that stereo imaging of, you've got the big reverb with the driving drum beat and bass.
Yep.
And then the stereo image, other than the reverb on the guitar, is all these vocal layers that are coming in with all these really interesting harmonies to them that give it so much character and power.
Yep. There's one thing you need to know about B is he loves stereo
harmony.
vocals.
Yeah.
He loves hearing vocals all over the place.
So awesome.
It's so funny because when we were recording our EP, you were like, "I want these in stereo," and the mix was like, "Are you sure you really want this?" And you're like, "Yes, please pan those out for me, thank you." Yeah, super tasty polyurethane from Denver.
From Denver.
Cool. I'll have to go check them out because that sounds like a super fun live show.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I would go. Yeah.
I don't know if I'm hip enough though. Oh, I got this hat then.
You're hip enough. Yeah, just wear the hat.
I'm wearing the hat.
And then you're good.
Cool.
Um,
Sweet.
but-
Thanks for bringing that. That's is more of her stuff like that where just the interesting vocal things happening.
yeah.
Okay.
I especially like let's see, on their Spotify. Can we even pull up Spotify here to share?
Yeah.
Are we good on time or do we need to wrap it up?
We've got 2 minutes.
Amazing.
2-minute warning.
And I feel like there's got to be some double meaning from the artists. Oh, is this not showing, Dan?
Oh no, it's not going to, but
That's fine. We don't have to do that.
that's okay. I'll
Go-
cut this
go
entire
check it out.
section out.
Yeah. Shoot, I lost my train of thought.
That's okay.
Oh, double meaning with the name. That's right. I have
right.
the name up here so I could Google it. Come back.
Polyurethane is a type of plastic, no?
It is
You make clothes out of it.
synthetic resin in which polymer units are linked by urethane groups. But polyurethane isn't one
varnish.
word in
Adhesive.
her band name. So it's poly space urethane. Because polyurethane is urethane groups, right? So like I wonder if she's saying something about like flexibility or like, in this making pesticides or fungicides that, have a use but are also like toxic in a way.
Used as an anesthetic.
Right.
So I
it's
see where
like,
you're going with it.
you should
Yeah.
say polyurethane isn't like there are many, anesthetics or many uses for something. Like there's a bunch of, I really like when something has multiple meanings to it.
Yeah.
And you kind of have to get more details to figure out the bigger picture.
Yeah.
So put in the comments if you've watched to this point what you think the band name could be, or even better, if you are polyurethane, don't let us know because I don't want to know. I'd rather think about it.
Yeah, sure. Hell yeah.
Cool.
Well, thanks for bringing it in.
All right. Well, I'm B.
I'm D,
I guess we should have done it the other way around.
the T with DB. Thanks for tuning in.
Thanks for watching.
If you want us to check anything out, it is theteawithdb@gmail.com.
Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. It helps us a lot.
Yep.
And support your artists. Thanks for tuning in.
Hell yeah. See you on the next one.
All right. See you, brother.